Hey there, I'm going to spend the next 48 hours standing up, starting now. Oh my god, that's probably not a good start. The first thing I decided to do, in order to make this challenge a bit more fun for myself, was to eat at the standing soba restaurant, where even if I wanted to sit down, there was no way for me to do it. The food was really cheap, around $4 for a bowl, and tasted surprisingly good. Best thing was that since you had to eat it standing up, even if there was a line, it went by really fast, since people usually eat a bit faster if they can't sit down and play with their phones. To avoid the constant temptation to sit down, I had to use every opportunity that I had to stretch my body. But I felt like just stretching isn't gonna help me make it to the 48-hour mark, so I went ahead and bought some gear to help me out. Well, I just bought these, and well, before I show you what I have in mind, let me quickly change, okay? Okay, so to be able to do this, I need all the gear I can get. These will help with my knees, at least hopefully, make it easier to stand up for a longer time. Another idea I had was to use those weightlifting belts to kinda make it easier for my back, but since those are kind of out of my budget at the moment, I have to make one myself. Don't try this at home unless you're a professional like me. That should do it. And to think I never became an engineer. Now I'm ready to take on the world. If I'm gonna have to stand, let me at least play some video games, okay? The rules for this challenge are simple. No sitting and no laying down. Squatting like this should be okay, right? I mean, I'm still on my feet. Now while I was going through my stuff trying to find those belts, I found this. It looks like a snake, it's curled up hard, and yes, all that is mold. Bruh. That is disgusting. And this is one of the disgusting and annoying things about living in Japan, is that it's so humid and hot that if you kind of leave your stuff around and don't touch them, they get moldy. Very moldy. Now you're probably thinking, how do I plan to sleep since I obviously cannot lie down? And I have an idea. It's not a good idea, but it's an idea nevertheless. And here's my idea. So here's the brilliant $1 million idea. I have this door right here. It's relatively sturdy. So if I put this exercise band over it, and then I go like this, so I can kind of like lean like this. This sucks. Good morning, or that's what I would say. No, good morning. I just woke up. That's what I would say if I actually slept. I just spent a couple of hours of hanging in my contraption, and it's about 4 AM and I feel like... After waking up a bit, I decided to go for a walk to freshen up and to go to the toilet. Now, you might have been thinking, how can I go to the toilet if I can't sit down? And here's the answer, the Japanese squatting toilet. Now this was one of the reasons I decided squatting was okay, since with this beauty, I can enjoy my life to the fullest, even without sitting down. Having to stand up actually has been pretty great, because it means that I can't just sit on my computer, so I've had time to do those things I would normally never do, like taking a shower. I'm a Barbie girl, and the Barbie girl, Barbie plastic, it's fantastic. The bad thing on the other hand is that my body is hurting a lot. Now, surprisingly, my legs are relatively okay. I mean, yeah, sure they hurt, but I was expecting so much worse. But I guess because I've been, walking, squatting, stretching, doing all that kind of stuff, that has allowed the blood to constantly flow to my legs, which has probably helped a lot. But my lower back, on the other hand, it hurts a lot. Even with this space age technology that I did for myself, this doesn't fully help to alleviate the pain. And that is why, at the moment, this chair right here, this is looking more and more tempting to sit down on. And that is why I need to seal it off. Now, I wish I had the police caution tape to do this, but I only have this tape, so this will have to do. Now, the final thing this needs is this. Now, there we go. One more idea I had was that if I take a backpack and put it on as tight as I can, it kinda makes the standing easier for my upper back. Now, I was thinking, if I have to stand up, I might as well, stand up. What's the deal with airplane food? When a plane crashes, only the black box survives? I've been thinking, why don't they make the whole plane out of the black box? I finally realized why I don't like black women. I mean, women? It's because I'm gay! To pass time, I decided to do some Japanese aerobics.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
In general, everything was going okay, until the evening came. Here's the deal. I got about 10 hours left. I feel really tired mentally, because I didn't sleep much at all last night. My legs hurt, my back hurts, and at this moment I really do not want to go back in this thing. No f***ing way. And to top all of this off, I literally just broke my monitor, as you can see. So that was like the final thing. I'm just done. I mean, 38 hours, I think that should be enough, okay? So, I think it's time for me to sit down. Such an idiot.